Yoga Squad, welcome back. Super excited to be here, recording a really fun class for you today. Today will be roughly around a 45-minute mobility class for the hips. You'll get really strong in the legs, activating some really teeny tiny muscles all through your hip flexors, at our glutes, muscles that are all around your knees. It's gonna be super fun, pretty spicy. Also, I just wanted to mention that I always link a playlist down below. If you're like, I don't know what to listen to for yoga, there is always a playlist in the show notes that you can listen to. Also, please let me know what kind of classes you would like to see, what you would like to learn. If I don't know it, I will learn it. We can learn it together. I am forever a student, always humbled by this practice. There's always something to learn. It's super fun, super exciting, and I love being on this journey with all of you. So thank you, so much gratitude for you being here yet again. Today, let's go ahead and get started on our backs. Legs extend long out in front of you. And let's just take a really nice full body stretch here. Arms reach up and over the head. Maybe point the toes towards the bottom of your mat. And release. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just for a moment, drop in. Bring it all inwards. Notice where you might be holding any extra tension, extra stress. Notice if there's anywhere that you'd like to decompress in the body. Close down the eyes, bring the senses inwards. And release the hands. Bring them down by the hips to face down towards the mat. Draw the feet in towards each other. Inhale, lift the right leg off the earth. Press the back of the left leg into the earth. Right foot is flexed, left foot is flexed. Inhale, can you lift the right leg a little bit higher? Point the right toes. Flex the right toes. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Whew. Point. Flex. Hold here. And start to drop the right foot outside the right edge of the mat. Don't bring it all the way down to the earth. Just keep it at a hover. Really press both glutes into the earth. Try not to dump all the weight into the right hip. If you've started to do that, gently bring some weight back into the left hip. Inhale to bring the right leg back through center. Exhale, drop it over towards the left. Inhale to come back through center. Draw the right foot a little bit higher. Exhale. Drop it over towards the right. Hold here. Really flex both feet. Inhale to bring it back through center. Exhale over towards the left side. Hold the foot at a hover. Both legs are straight. Inhale to come back through center. Exhale, set the right foot down. Holy cow, my leg is already shaking. Inhale, left leg to lift. All 10 toes are flexed. Press the back of the right leg into the earth. Inhale, lift the left leg a little bit higher. Point the toes. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Hold here. I'm getting some nice snap, crackle, pops in my ankle. Inhale. Left leg higher. Exhale. Left leg outside the left hand. Bring the foot to a hover. Keep pressing the right glute into the mat. Inhale, drop back through center. Exhale, over towards the right side of the mat. Inhale to come back through center. Draw the left leg a little higher. Press the back of the right leg into the earth. Draw the left foot outside the left hand. Foot's out of hover. Can you distribute the weight back into the right glute? Inhale, ooh, to bring it back through center. Exhale, over towards the right. Both legs are straight, strong. Hammies are fired up, people. Inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale, oh, left foot comes to meet the right. Slide the heels in towards the glutes. Fingers will come to brush the back of the heels. Palms face down. Inhale, lift up, bridge pose. Glutes are really strong here. Hips are pressing up towards the sky. Inhale, right leg to lift. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Right ankle crosses over left knee. Bridge with figure four legs. Inhale, press the hips up a little higher. Gently lift the right ankle off the left knee. Re-extend. Right foot comes down to meet the left. Inhale. Press the hips back up towards the sky. Left leg lifts. Point the toes. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Left ankle crosses over right knee. Press the hips up towards the sky. All four corners of the right foot are really pressing into the mat. Inhale, can you lift the hips a little higher? Gently lift the left ankle off the right knee. Re-extend. Set the left foot down next to the right. And exhale, release everything down. Oh my gosh, my mic was like literally in my mouth, so I'm so sorry if it's terribly loud there. Heel toe the feet out towards the wide edges of the mat. And just windshield wiper the knees left to right. Right to left. Already starting to build some heat. Really getting into the hip flexors. I don't know why I absolutely love working that area of my body, even though I don't look great doing it. I know it's really good for me. All right, cross the ankles. Start to rock and roll. Up and down the mat. 3 to 5 times. Come all the way into a tabletop position. Wrist creases face forward. Eyelets of the elbows face forward. Press into the hand. Back of the heart space puffs up towards the sky. Inhale, lift the right leg up, back, hit straight. Inhale, can you lift it a little higher? Exhale. Tap the right foot behind and over towards the left edge of the mat. Inhale to lift it back up. Tap it outside the right edge of the mat. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. Exhale, tap. We're just gonna keep going. Try not to shift your hips while you're doing this. Notice if you've started to dump into the left side. And if you have, gently bring everything back through the midline. Last round here. And we'll meet with our right leg up, long, extended, strong behind us. And on an exhale, cross the right knee behind the left knee. Send the hips back. Cross-legged child's pose. And on an inhale, come back over the knees. Stack the hands back underneath the shoulders. Lift the right leg up. Bring it long behind you. Bend through the right knee. Bring it to a 90-degree angle. Left toes can be tucked or untucked here. Inhale, can you lift the right leg a little higher? Engage through the core. Hips are squared towards the earth. Really press through the hands. Inhale, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee out towards the right side of the mat. Open up through the hip. Inhale, can you lift the right leg a little bit higher? Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten through the right leg. Set the sole of the right foot down. Shift the hips back. I really wonder why I do this to myself for everybody to see, but I think this is the reality of yoga, is that nobody looks perfect. And to look amazing, it takes so much practice, which we can all get to with practice, right? But yoga isn't about the looks, it's about the feeling, it's about moving energy. It's about going inwards, channeling that meditative practice and doing something good for yourself, for your higher self. Inhale, roll. Back over the left knee. Hands come underneath shoulders. Lift the sole of the right foot off the earth. Bring the right leg long behind you. Exhale, set the right knee down next to the left knee. Okay, one more side, let's do this. Inhale, left leg comes up and is strong. Hips are square, belly button still towards the midline of the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg a little higher. Really press into the hands. Puff the back of the heart space up. Inhale, lift the right leg a little bit higher. Keep the core strong. Bring the left toes outside the right of the mat. Tap the earth. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap the toes outside the right or left edge of the mat. Inhale to lift. Exhale, drop it down to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. In, up. Exhale, tap. Okay, let's just keep going. Equal distribution of weight in both hands. Core is really strong. Navel is in towards the spine. Your next in-breath will bring you back through center. Cross the left knee behind the right knee. Shift the hips back, cross-legged child's pose. And always, if you need to take a second to adjust, do that. The only rule I have for my classes is that you don't get hurt. And if something doesn't feel right, come out of it. Find a way to come back into it that feels good. Inhale, shift back over the knees. Slide the right hand back underneath the right shoulder. Lift the left foot off the earth. Left leg is extended long behind you. It's lifted. It's parallel with the body. One line of energy from the heel up to the crown of the head. Bend through the left knee. Really press into the earth. Eyelets of the elbows are facing forward. Inhale, can you lift the left knee a little higher? Left foot is flexed, or I'm doing some weird thing here, but let's flex the left foot. And pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open it up towards the left side of the mat. Right knee is underneath right hip. And pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten through the left leg, set the sole of the left foot on the earth, shift the hips back. Oh, my Lord. My glutes are on fire. If yours are not, then you must be like the Hulk or something. And kudos to you for that. Close down the eyes for a minute. Let's do another little mini check-in. Slight scan of the body. Use those inhales to bring you inwards. Use the exhales to expel any stagnant or unwanted energy that might be stored. Inhale, Roll back over the right knee. Lift the sole of the left foot off the earth. Extend the left leg long behind you. Set the left knee down to meet the right knee. Press into the hands, back toes are tucked. Bring the knees to a hover. Really engage through the core. Slight tuck of the chin. Bring the knees down just above the mat. Quads are engaged. Exhale, start to shift the hips back. Straighten through the legs, downward facing dog. Holy smokes. Yeah, that was spicy. Spicy start to class. Pedal out the dog here. Do something that feels good. Let the back of the head hang heavy. Inhale, right leg to lift. Make some circles with the right ankle. Reverse the directions of those circles. Exhale, bend open through the right hip. Bend through the right knee, open up through the right hip. That's what I should have said. If you're ready, if you're warmed up for it, flip your dog. And an inhale will draw you back through center, three-legged dog. Exhale, set the right foot down to meet the left. Inhale, left leg to lift. Take some circles with the left ankle. Exhale, bend left knee, open up through the left hip. Take some circles. And if you feel ready to do so, go ahead and flip your dog, stepping the left feet behind you ever so gently. Inhale, we'll bring you back through center. Step the left foot down next to the right foot. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, float, walk. Feet come in between the hands. Let's bring the feet out a little bit wider than hips with distance, generous bend of the knees. Grab opposite elbows. Let the back of the head hang heavy. Sway side to side. Shake the head, no. Shake it, yes. Maybe shake your head, fuck, yes. It's Friday. And I totally just let one of my little secrets slip. Yes, I'm recording 2 classes in a day. Release the hands down towards the mat. Left hand plants towards the middle of the mat. Bend through the left knee. Straighten through the right leg. Right hand comes up towards the sky. Really send the right hip back. And exhale, swap it out. Right hand plants, right knee bends, left leg straightens, left hand reaches high. Send the left hip back. Exhale, release the left hand down towards the earth. Come into a forward fold. Peace fingers will grab big toes. Slight bend in the knees, elbows come out wide. Pull the chest down towards the mat, well, I guess towards the legs. Head down towards the mat though. And release. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is last to rise. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Drive the thumbs into the heart space just for a second. Feel all of this really beautiful, magnificent, loving energy that you are flowing through your body. Inhale, circle the arms. Back up, biceps come to frame the ears. Lift the left or right leg off the earth. Inhale, can you lift the right leg a little higher? Exhale, bring the right foot, right toes just to tap the earth. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to tap. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to tap. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to tap. Inhale to come back up. Hands come to the heart space. Exhale, bend through the left knee. Take a pistol squat. If you need to come onto your sit bones, you can. And we will press back up whenever you're ready. If you need to use blocks, your hands to come back up, you are more than welcome to. And if you need to just set the right foot down to set back up, that's okay too. Exhale, right foot steps down to meet the left. Oh my goodness. Inhale, circle the arms up. Left leg lifts. Inhale, can you lift the left leg a little bit higher? Exhale, point the toes, tap the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. In breath, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Okay, last one. Inhale, lift. Hands come to the heart space. Bend through the right leg. Pistol squat it here. If you want to just come onto your sit bones, you can. The left hip flexor is still firing, and press back up whenever you are ready. Exhale. Set the left foot down to meet the right foot. Inhale. Circle the arms up. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Plant the hands. Step it back. High plank position. Drop down to the forearms. Quick round of core. Shift the hips right, then left, right, left, right, left, right, left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the toes in. Puppy pose or dolphin pose. I always get these mixed up. Option to take Pincha Mayurasana or a headstand here. Or option to just stay in dolphin pose. Bonus points if you are in Pincha or headstand and you feel like trying to do some toe taps, which I don't know if that's in my practice today, but let's see. Oh, not quite, but that's okay. If you want to take a few moments to have some playtime, go for it. Otherwise, we'll meet back in dolphin pose. And when you're ready, maybe using both hands at the same time, press up, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, start to bend at the knees. Bring the knees to a hover. You might need to make some little micro adjustments with the feet, with the hands. Core is super duper frickin' strong, people. Really press through the hands. Slight tuck of the chin. Maybe soften down the eyes. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, set the knees down. Walk the hands back towards the knees, toes are tucked. Come to stand on the knees. Right hand will cross to the left shoulder, left hand will cross to the right shoulder. All right, if you know what's coming, I'm really sorry. I don't ever do these because I don't like them, but I think they make you really strong, so we have to do them. Engage through the glutes, press the hips forward, activate through the core, shift back. Inhale to come back through center. Whew. Exhale to shift back. Inhale to come back through center. If you want to extend your arms long to help with balance, that's okay too. Shift it back, come back through center. Shift it back, whew. Back through center. Shift it back, back through center. Shift it back, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up, plant the hands down. Bring the knees back up to a hover. Shift the hips back. Come into your downward facing dog. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Slide the palms of the hands underneath the soles of the feet. Slight bend in the knees. Elbows come out wide, forward fold. And release the grip, wherever it may be. Inhale, roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to rise. Whew. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart's center. Close down the eyes just for a minute. Inhale, circle the arms back up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Hinge at the knees or bend at the knees, hinge at the hips. Come onto the ball mounts of the feet. Extend. Hands can either stay at heart center or they can come to blocks on either side of you or the earth. We're on the ball mount of the left foot. Extend through the right foot. Inhale, lift the right leg a little higher. Exhale, bend at the knee. Step the right foot down. Come on to the ball mount of the left foot, then the ball mount of the right foot. Extend through the left leg. Left toes are flexed. If you're doing this with your hands at your heart, so much respect. Okay, let's see. Bend through the left knee. Plant the toes, sole of the left foot on the earth. Shift forward. Come onto the ball mount of the left foot. Bring the right leg out long. So we're kind of doing these funky pistol squat walks. Take them at your own pace. If you need to fall and come out of it, let yourself fall until you come all the way towards the top of the mat, meeting in a forward fold. Hands will come to slide underneath the heels. Really big bend in the knees here. Let the stomach and chest come to the tops of the thighs. Head hangs heavy. And only once the body meets the thighs will you extend through the legs. And on an exhale, release. Start to roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to rise. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, come up, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, float it back, crow it back. Take a chaturanga. Meet in downward facing dog. 3 rounds of cleansing breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Feet comes to the outside of the hands this time. Meet Malasana Yogi Squat. Maybe you take some little bops and dips and shifts and sways here because this pose is awesome and it feels super good. Knees press into elbows, elbows press into knees, hands meet at the heart space. Reach tall through the crown of the head, traction the sacrum down. And on an inhale, start to drop the right knee towards the middle of the mat. Inhale to bring it back up. Exhale, tap the left knee towards the middle of the mat. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, twist, tap, shift onto the top of the right foot. Start to press into the left foot. Come to standing on top of the right foot for a really deep stretch through the top of the right foot, right ankle. Ooh, yeah, I feel that. Soften down the eyes, breathe into it. But if you're like, no, fuck this, I hate it, just come out of it. Shift back towards regular malasana. Tap the left knee towards the middle, or more so right side of the mat. Come on to the top of the left foot. Come to standing on the right foot and the top of the left foot for that big stretch through the ankle, through the top of the foot. Soften down the eyes, breathe into it. And start to sink the hips back down. Come back on to the ball mound of the left foot. Meet back in Malasana, Yogi Squat. Right hand comes to the outside of the right foot, left arm reaches up, back, around for half or full bind if you got it. And release, start to come back through center. Left hand outside of left foot, right arm reaches nice and high. And then reach it around and back for half or full bind. And gently release. Hands come back to heart center. Plant the hands towards the middle of the mat. Step the left foot back for lizard lunge. Back knee can be dropped or lifted here. Option to stay on the hands or drop to the forearms for a deeper stretch. If you've dropped the forearms, gently make your way back up through your hands. If the back knee's dropped, tuck the back toes, go ahead and lift it. Start to walk towards the wide edge of the mat, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Hands can grab the outside edges of the feet. Option to stay in forward fold or play with puppy press or tripod, whatever is in your practice. And when you feel like you've had enough playtime, meet back in this wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to come up, halfway lift. Exhale, pivot towards the back of the mat. Spin the left toes towards the short edge of the mat. Set up for lizard lunge on the left. Back knee can be dropped down or stayed lifted. Option to stay on the palms or drop to the forearms. This is your practice. Always listen to what your body is asking of you and know that everything I say is merely just that. It's just something I say. It's not anything you have to do. I'm just here for inspiration, some guidance, and for some tips to keep you safe. If you've dropped down to the forearms, gently make your way back up to your palms. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, walk back to the wide edge of the mat. These times, toes will face out, hands will come to the heart space. Goddess pose. Option to bring the hands up to cactus as well. And we'll pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come onto the balls of the feet. Hands come to interlace at the base of the neck. Bend right, up, bend left, up, dip. Ooh, up, dip. You can drop the heels if you need to. Dip, up, dip, up, dip, up, dip, up, and extend. Star pose. Exhale, hinge it forward. Come back into your wide-legged forward fold. Option to take headstand, handstand, pincha, whatever you want here. Just do something that feels good, that feels playful, nurturing to whatever your body's asking of you. Inhale to come up, halfway lift. If you're still playing, go ahead and keep doing that. Full encouragement. Pivot back towards the top of the mat. Right toes spin forward. Right foot steps back to meet the left foot. Start to bend through the knees, bring them out wide. Big toes come to touch. Child's pose. If you want a deeper stretch through the shoulders, bend through the elbows. Bring the hands to prayer behind the neck. And I always look weird doing this because I'm trying not to muffle the mic. One of these days I'll have a better situation figured out. And if you've bent through the elbows, re-extend through the arms. And inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Walk the hands back towards the knees. Hands will come inside of the knees. Shift onto the ball mounts of the feet. Sink the hips back. Come into Malasana, yogi squat at the back of the mat. Bring the right hand outside of the right foot. Left hand reaches up and around for a half or full bind. Start to heel toe the left foot towards the middle of the mat. Distribute the weight into the left foot. Come onto the ball mount of the right foot and start to remove the weight from that right foot. Coming up into this bird of paradise variation. If you need to make some micro adjustments, that's okay too. And maybe on an exhale, you hinge it forward. Micro bend in the left knee. Exhale, rebend through the left knee. Gently set the right foot down. Bring the left foot back out wide. Malasana yogi squat. Left hand outside of left foot. Right hand reaches higher. Reach around with the right hand to the left hip crease. Left hand will meet the right hand, or you'll stay at a half bind here. Heel toe the right foot towards the middle of the mat. Coming onto the ball mount of the left foot. Start to distribute the weight into the right foot. Press through the right foot. Straighten through the right leg. Left foot lifts off the earth. Coming into this bird of paradise variation. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Ooh, I'm coming down. Start to rebend through the right knee. Gently set the left foot on the earth. Heel toe the right foot back out wide. Come back through Malasana, yogi squat. Plant the hands on the earth. Start to walk the hands forward all the way towards the top of the mat. So we're in this wide-legged plank position. Exhale, lower for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs extend long behind you. Hands come into airplane position, forehead meets the earth. On an inhale, lift up through the heart space, really engage through the glutes. Legs are fired up, tops of the feet pressed into the earth. Inhale, can you lift a little higher? Exhale, release. On an inhale, hands and feet will lift this time. Inhale to come up. Really press the pelvis into the earth. Squeeze the heels and knees in towards each other. Fingers reach back. Exhale, release. Option to take another round of either of those postures or come into full floor bow. Hands grab the outside edges of the feet. Knees drawn towards each other. Inhale. Come up. Exhale. Release. Windshield wiper the knees, left, right, right to left. From here, we'll just gently make our ways onto our back bodies. Plant the soles of the feet on the earth. Gently windshield wiper the knees, left to right, right to left, one more time. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Cross the right knee in front of the left knee. Lift the sole of the left foot off the earth. Hands grab the outside edges of the feet. Reclined Gomukhasana. Soften down the eyes. Let the breath return to its normal rhythmic state. Really traction the sacrum down. Root it into the earth. Really big stretch for the right glute. Outer left hip. Outer right hip. And on an exhale, just drop the knees over towards the left. Right arm comes out wide, gazes over towards the right. And on an inhale, start to come back through center, uncross the legs. Left knee crosses in front of right knee this time. Lift the sole of the right foot off the earth. Hands grab the outside edges of the feet. Root the sacrum down. Keep the knees at a 90-degree angle. Use the hands to bring everything in closer towards the body. Oh yeah, feeling it in my left glute today. And on an exhale, drop the knees towards the right, gaze comes over towards the left. Arms can come to a T, a cactus, pretty much whatever you want here. I really need to remember to not wear these big hair clips in class, but my hair is very long. I don't know what to do with it, but it definitely makes laying down a challenge in yoga. Inhale, come back through center. Lift both feet off the earth, uncross the legs, hand grab the outside edges of the feet. Happy baby. And on an exhale, whenever you're ready, meet in final resting pose, Savasana. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Soften through the jaw. Relax the eyes. And whenever you're ready, make your way into a seated position ever so safely. Hands come to heart center. My goodness, happy days, we made it. Thanks. I just really have so many thanks for you guys. Maybe one day we'll all get to practice in person. It'll be super fun. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Please, please, please let me know what else you want to see. And if you loved this video, like, comment, subscribe, share. I really appreciate all of the support. Thanks so much, friends. Namaste.